keepers of the past across New England, the keeper of lights holds an important position here at Gillette Stadium, sounding the fog bell and signaling that it's time for football in Foxborough. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday night primetime contest. It's the New York Giants and the New England Patriots. Here's Graham Gano out for the opening kick. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. On the return, here's Travion Henderson. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. So out come the Patriots, ready for their first possession. They'll be led out by last year's third overall pick. He started 12 games last year as a rookie. That's Drake May.
It really took no time at all for May to prove, well, he's a franchise quarterback and worthy of that top 5 pick. Got his first start in early October, and all he did was throw for over 2,200 yards and 15 touchdowns. And don't forget about those 400 yards on the ground. He's an athlete, too.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Now the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a New England first down.
Patriots, first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Kate, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
Going to the ground again on first. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Brought down by Paulson Adebo. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Good throw completed by May. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That's good for a Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
To the air on first down, May. Throw left side cut by Douglas. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Giants' 38-yard line.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Here's May. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or what make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Short pass brought in. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
A gain of 3 yards. That's another Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. No longer. 1st and 10. Here's Stevenson. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Motion man sent left. On 2nd down, it's Stevenson. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play of it as they get set for 3rd and 6. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. That's caught for the first. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
From the red zone on 1st. And he brings it in for a New England touchdown. The Patriots finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Patriots will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Giants nothing.
Now Borregales on to send it away. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So out come the Giants. Their first drive of the game coming up. And bringing them out, one of 2 quarterbacks taken in the first round of this year's draft. Out of Ole Miss, it's Jackson Dart.
One of the really cool things about Jackson Dart's career, both high school and college, is every step of the way he just kept getting better. And that's what the great pros do. Joe Burrow, Lamar, Josh Allen, they never rest on their laurels. They're constantly striving to be excellent. That's exactly what Jackson Dart did collegiately and what he'll have to do professionally.
Let's start on the ground here. Tracy, great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there.
He was taken down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Motion man right is Slayton. It's Tracy on 2nd down. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Let's see what they went with. 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. And the Patriots get there and take him down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
It's exactly how you draw it up defensively. A 3-and-out and a sack on top of it. Create that negative play. Create a little doubt in that quarterback's mind. And offensively, well, that's the worst way to start it. No rhythm, no tempo, and now you give the ball right back to the opponent.
The Giants readying to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. And hey, we see him under the football, but they will get nothing on that return. New England taking the field. Its second series of the game coming up. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And, Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, second down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 44-yard line.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. He's got it on the bootleg. That's taken in by Henry. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A gain of 8.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its
1st
heels.
and 10 at the 36-yard line.
1st down, ball at the 36. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. He has room past the 25. It's a race down the right side. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots take a 13-0 lead. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. A game-breaking play there, stunning the defense and giving this offense one for the highlight reel, baby.
Yep, just put another one on there, Kate. He is a threat to score anytime he touches the ball. The defense, well, they had him ready to go. They were ready to body him up in coverage, but receivers today, and we see it all the time, the best of them, they don't just do it through the air. They can use their legs as a weapon. That's a big-time touchdown run.
One after is good by Borregales. And the Patriots drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Giants nothing.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Giants taking the field for their second possession. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3 and out to begin this game. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. A give to Tracy up the middle. He dodged the tackle. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st and 3. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Quick one to the outside by Dart. Good reaction to the RPO. They're going to get to him behind the line.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away. And that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. This one's to Slayton, left side. And he works it down to the enemy 44-yard line. Tracked down by Robert Spillane.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 8.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. To the air on 3rd and long. Pass brought in by Slayton. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. A good pass from the rookie out of Ole Miss, and it gets him a first.
And the Giants, first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Dart gonna throw again. Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. And this one doesn't go far.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Counter give to Tracy. Big gap up the middle. And he did not get in. Finally stopped at the 1. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Kate, you know by now I'm not shy about referencing movies during a game, and that run, that was a picture-perfect script. You get the defense thinking one thing, looking one way, then bam! You surprise them with a twist, and head the other way for a big run.
Working inside the red zone. And he will score! It's a New York touchdown! The Giants reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Right on the edge of the goal line for 1st and goal, and I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first. So a 1st down pass play can, and certainly was effective.
Graham Gano to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Giants chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Giants 7.
Gano ready to send this away.
Kickoff for New York.
Fielded by Henderson. Escapes a defender. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. They'll run it with Henderson. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. It's a 14-7 game. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Patriots football. They've got 2nd and 7 to start. Here's made in the air. Running a screen for Stevenson. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. out on third. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Patriots punt team coming out with former 6th-rounder Bryce Behringer to do the honors. And he spins right by him. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. The Giants and Tyrone Tracy are running back on now. And the last time they had it, they ran it down the field on him. I'd expect some better resistance up front if they try that again. New York to the line, 1st and 10. Back now, pressure coming. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Staying between the tackles with Tracy. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
The Giants are set to punt. Marcus Jones back to return for the Patriots. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The Patriot offense making their return to the field. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. After play action, May. This is lofted deep down the middle. In disaster averted, he knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
The give inside to Stevenson. And his fight good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down.
You make that call, just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Throw here, 3rd down. Fires right away, but incomplete.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
The Patriots have their punting unit out. Gunnar Olszewski will return it for the Giants. He has it at the 13. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. The Giants and Tyrone Tracy are running back on now. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Catch is made. It's Jalen Hyatt. And they will finally catch up to him. Just a second before he could reach that 40. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's 2nd down.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. From the gun, it's Tracy. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, defense, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
Here we go, goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. On a sneak, here's Dart. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line, no gain.
It's a gain of a yard. And the Giants first down. A gain of a yard.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
We send a man in motion. Going play action with Dart. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And he's across midfield into Patriots territory. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Pressure comes, and there's no place to go. The Patriots got him. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack.
Flat out a tremendous call. Perfect timing to blitz the corner, and the result proves it. There was barely time for the QB to set himself up to throw, let alone look downfield for a target before he was absolutely decked by somebody who I think enjoyed that chance to rush the passer.
Here's Jamie Gillen on again for the punt. Jones out there to return it. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. The New England offense running out now. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Going play action. May. Finds him over the middle. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Here's May on 1st and 10. It is Cup left side. And he works it forward to the 43-yard line. Drew Phillips making the tackle.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
This is Henderson on second down. And a decent run gets about 4, and it's going to be third down.
A humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Giants going dime coverage here, Brock. 6 DBs out there, third down. Operating from the gun, here's May. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. From the gun, it's May. Brought in, a big gain here for Diggs. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Give him 24 on that play. And that's a New England first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
First down throw for May. And he scores. It's a New England touchdown. The Patriots take a 13-point lead. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Corey Gallis on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Patriots double their lead to 14.
Giants 7.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Giants and Tyrone Tracy are running back on now. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
At 2:01, this is going to take us inside the 2-minute warning. On first down, here's Starks. And a man is there to knock that away. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Gillette. It's the Giants facing 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Starks. That pass is caught by Wandale Robinson. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
On 1st and 10, here's Starks. Chased out to his right. Hit some space around midfield. The Giants using their first timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first.
That's another Giants first down. A gain of 18 on the play. First down, New York.
First and 10 from the 41. Darts out of the shotgun. Getting out to his left. And his slide puts a bow on this play after a gain of about 6.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. To throw, here's Dart. Short pass brought in. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Darts back to throw. And he's just going to hook this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Pass brought in by Slayton. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Dart gonna throw again. Completed over the middle. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
13 yards on the play. That's another Giants first down.
So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the 3rd quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much, Scott. Appreciate the update, as always. And welcome back, everyone. 3rd quarter about to get underway. Got a 2-score ball game here as we resume play. Now Borregales on to send it away. Gunnar Olszewski now to return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Giants offense with the football. They'll get it first in the 2nd half. And some opening drive points would be invaluable, Brock, trailing by 2 scores as they leave that locker room. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Tracy. Jukes away from one. And this just gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
50 yards on the play. And the Giants first down. A gain of 50 yards. First down, New York.
Anytime you get that chunk of yards, gosh, you can just feel it in the stadium. It just changes the whole complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end this series with points.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this hasn't been a common sideline for him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Here goes Dart to the air. He's got it at the 6. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
And the Giants first down. 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Tracy goes the wrong way and is going to lose several here. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's 2nd and goal. Quick one to the outside by Dart. And in, touchdown, New York! The Giants cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Gano for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Giants 14.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's a return from the 7. He dodged the tackle. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Here's New England ready once again on offense. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Stevenson. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. They go again with Stevenson. Caught behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He lofts it deep right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So that brings up 4th and long.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, I'd expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
Throwing on first down. It's Dart. Gets him on the in route. And they'll make a stop up at the 46-yard line.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Rolling from the gun here. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And Dart's got him a fresh set of downs there as he slides to a stop.
It's a gain of 18. And the Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
A handoff to Tracy. Escapes the defender. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. They'll throw. 3rd and long. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they're staring at 4th and long. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
On 4th down, we'll see Graham Gano lead the Giants field goal unit out. From the same spot as an extra point here, 32 yards. The kick by Gano is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here. But they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker, well, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Patriots offense all set to go. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. A give up the middle to Stevenson. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
He was taken down.
Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
On 2nd down, it's Stevenson. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it, and that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
Shotgun handoff to Henderson. That played good for, looks like about 6.
Go up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
1st down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Sticking with Henderson. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
They now on 3rd down. Throwing deep towards the end zone. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
So now on 4th down, Andres Borigalis leading the Pats field goal team out for a try. This a 50-yard look from the right hash. Distance is good, but not the accuracy. He just missed it left. And a 4-point lead, it shall remain.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
The Giants and Tyrone Tracy are running back on now. And his production is carried over into this 2nd half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they've placed upon him. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. One play action with Darth. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. That's grabbed inside the 30. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants take the lead on the first play of the drive.
That quarterback knew he was going to wear one to get that throw away, and he'll be happy to make that trade-off every single time when it leads to a touchdown.
Gano for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Giants push their lead to 3.
24, Patriots 21.
Gano ready to send this away. Fielded by Henderson. And Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Patriots running their offense out there. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this third quarter. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Stevenson with another carry. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1, and now they're left with 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Throw here, 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
14 yards.
They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Quick throw completed by May. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. Give him 32 on that play. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
Another Patriots 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Patriots with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. Now a shotgun handoff to Stevenson. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
At the 18-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun, here's May. He'll get it complete to Travion Henderson. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
May not have thrown on 3rd. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Big moment here for Andres Borregales. This 32 yards out on the right hash.
32-yard attempt.
Tracking for it, and it's good! And in the 4th quarter, that's going to tie the game.
You know, Kate, that may not seem like much, right? Just go 1 for 2 as a kicker, but it's a whole lot different just psychologically for these guys to see one go through because they may need him at some point later in this game.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Giants and Darius Slayton with the football once again. And I think by this point we can all agree, Brock, that he is not going to be stopped until the clock stops at the end of this game. He just continues to make catches count in this second half. New York to the line, 1st and 10. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. Sunk a yard short, gain of 9.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. From the gun, here's Dart. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. He tries to sneak it. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain.
It's a gain of a yard. And the Giants, 1st down.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the 1st.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. He'll pass it this time. Complete to Hyatt. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That's another Giants 1st down.
Well, that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
It's going to tuck it and run. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. A give right side to Tracy. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a 1st down, that's a bonus.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. They go right back to Tracy. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Here's Tracy once more. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
3rd down now. Here's Dart. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
This one of the biggest moments of the game for Graham Gano. He's got to drive this 37 yards down the middle. Kicked well, and this is good! And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
27.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
Gano ready to send this away.
Kickoff for New York.
Starting from the 5. This makes it up to the 25.
Patriots take over first
The Patriots and Ramondre Stevenson getting the football back now. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Heads out on the bootleg. They'll find Stevenson out of the backfield. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a New England first down.
The Patriots.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
They're set up at the 35 now. First and 10. Here's Stevenson. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. He's going to take it himself. Breaks across midfield, hits the opposing territory. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
When they draw up these plays for the quarterback, these are the type of results they're expecting, Kate. Something that could tear a hole in the defense, move the chains, and just as importantly, and maybe most importantly, put a seed of doubt and thought into that defensive mind that the QB can run at any time.
And he's tackled for a short gain.
Complete to number 3, Demario Douglas. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 41-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's made in the air. Looking screen, but they intercept it! And the Giants work some magic on that return. They took the interception all the way back to the 30. Oh, you love to see it, Brock. One of the big guys stealing an interception and then running with it for a while. Always a treat. Those are such fun plays.
Why do you love it? I love it. Everybody watching loves it. It's because those big guys don't get chances like this very often. They do so much of the dirty work, right? Right there at the line of scrimmage. And they'll get their hands up to knock balls down. But when the big old grizzly bear actually gets it in his hands and he gets to run, it is must-see TV.
First and 10 now from the 30. Counter give to Tracy. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the 4th.
There is no thought needed from him. He has been doing this so long, dating back to college and high school. Those instincts, and they come at you with a capital I. Identify that run, fire downhill, and get home in the backfield before that play could get started.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but Man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down.
It's a gain of
Timeout
20.
taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3.
First
They
down.
still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
It's a gain of 20. And the Giants first down.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Staying between the tackles with Tracy. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
At the 12-yard line.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. Now even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout. So the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. He'll throw it. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
Tracking for it, and it's good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
Gano ready to send this away. Fielded by Henderson. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Patriot offense making their return to the field. And a nice drive last time out, Brock, squandered by that interception. So I think they'd take a repeat of everything except that final play. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They bring Diggs in motion. 1st down, May. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
1st and 10 at the
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Patriots down by a touchdown. The time is there, but the timeouts are not. You've got to be smart. It's 1st and 10. May now from the gun. Caught, nice game left side. Here he goes again. He will go. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots find a way to tie it late. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So it was touchdown or bust here on this drive, Brock. A field goal wouldn't have done it, but they get the score they needed, and now a critical extra point forthcoming.
And now what I love, the pressure shifts to the other sideline. They do have some time left on the clock, and remember, all they're going to need is a field goal to go out and steal this one in the end.
Now the kick team out to steal away the lead with a point after. And he gets the extra point, and that kick gives them the 1-point lead right near the end of this game.
31. Giants 30.
Now Borregales on to send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Giants and Jackson Dart set to go back on offense. And this is the type of game that's going to get people talking when people look at the numbers that he's posted running with it. First call here coming from the shotgun. They send a receiver in motion right. Let's start on the ground here. Tracy shoots away from one. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, that run may not have moved the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Setting up to pass. And they got there in time. He's taken down. The Giants using their first timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
3rd and 8.
To throw. Trying to push deep downfield. He's got it at the 30. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
He'll look to throw it. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So 2nd down coming up.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
The clock inside of 50 seconds now. 2nd and 10. Here he is to throw. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
First down. 1st and goal, Giants.
Now, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket, but they're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go. They motion the tight end over. The QB keeping this option on 1st and goal. And he will score and give them the lead in the final minute.
Touchdown, Giants.
So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have won. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Giants 38, Patriots 31.
Every once in a while, we don't have to confuse this game. Simply beat the man in front of you. Carry the ball over the line. Rushing football at its finest.
Gano ready to send this away. Has this at the 6. A pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Patriots and Stephon Diggs getting set for this next offensive possession. And they're taking the field knowing that they need a touchdown here, Brock. More pressure on them now than they've had any drive so far this game.
Well, our colleague, Charles Davis, has a line for a spot just like this. Pressure, it can burst pipes, but can also create diamonds. Let's see what the outcome of this pressure is going to be.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Back to throw. That's taken in by Henry. He reaches the sideline. Clock stops, but the defense holds him to a gain of maybe 6 or 7.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
From the gun, it's May. Finds him over the middle. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. May. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Trying to find Stephon Diggs. So that brings up 2nd down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and
complete to Diggs out left. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. So it's a win for the visiting Giants. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Giants, as with that, we'll sign off from New England.